Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am so excited you're here today. My name is Kali.alexandria, and if you guys enjoy this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up because that supports my channel, and subscribe because I post videos Wednesdays and Sundays. And I am so excited to get into this video because hair care and skincare and health is my passion, and you guys have loved the other hair care video that I previously have done. And I really just wanted to make an updated one because I'm pretty sure that video is now almost a year old. So this video is going to be about how I keep my blonde hair long and healthy. So I have been on my hair care journey for around 2 years now, maybe even a little bit more. But a little bit of a background on my hair. So I used to wear tape and extensions when my hair was super long. I'll insert a picture here. And I absolutely loved the length of my hair then. I loved having extensions and I loved maintaining them. I know a lot of people don't enjoy maintaining hair extensions, but for me, I absolutely love them. So I had those in for around, I want to say maybe 4 weeks, and then I went to make an appointment to get my tape and extensions put in higher. If you guys are familiar with tape extensions, you have to go every couple of weeks, and it is really expensive and it's a lot of maintenance. I spent a lot of money on those things, and long story short, I went to this lady, and as soon as she took them out, I realized how damaged my hair actually was, and I felt like my hair was so thin and just really fragile. And I think a major thing about that was I was so used to touching this long hair, that hair was almost to my butt, and then all of a sudden you're touching your own hair and you're like, oh my gosh, it's such an initial shock. So I feel like that is what kind of influenced my decision to not put them back in. And I realized that the ends of my hair were just really fine and thin, and I had so many dead ends at that point. I will try to find a picture here, but if you guys haven't seen my original video, I put pictures in there too, so I'll leave that as a suggested video if you guys are interested in seeing that. But I really feel like if you don't already know hair and research about hair, you don't really know what dead hair looks like, and that's what I kind of went through. I didn't really realize how bad and dead my hair looked. So long story short, I got my hair cut to probably my shoulders here. So I've grown it a lot since then, and I have maintained my blonde hair, and it has been such a journey. But if you click on this video, I'm assuming that you guys are obviously probably blondes and want to grow your hair while it is still blonde. And you guys just need to understand that going from a dark shade to a lighter shade is super damaging to your hair. So by all means, if you guys are brunette or you have black hair and you want to go blonde, by all means, it's your choice. But I just want to say that it can be super damaging on your hair, and I know that from experience because I've dyed my hair brunette before. Insert picture here. That is what I looked like as a brunette. I thought that I would absolutely love it. I did not. I had fun for a couple of days, and then I'm like, yeah, no, I gotta go back to blonde. And at that point, my hair, you know what? I actually think I had dyed my hair brunette before I got the extension. So backtracking a little bit, I really did have healthy hair before I dyed it brunette, and then you could see a very, very big difference on when my hair was blonde before it was brunette and then after, just because the hair color did damage it a lot. And yeah, that is a time of my life that I'm not really proud of, but you learn. You learn, you live and you learn. That is the only thing that I can say. You just learn from your mistakes. But if you are a blonde and going to a darker shade, I do feel like oh my god, sorry guys, I'm kind of sick today, so sorry for the nasally voice, but I really wanted to get this video recorded. So I just want to say that going from a blonde to a darker shade, you might not damage your hair as much, but going from dark to blonde, it damages your hair a lot. Go watch Brad Mondo here on YouTube. He is hilarious. Watch his videos because you will understand more about hair if you don't already know too much about it. Okay, but going into my tips, so a lot of these tips you may have heard before, but then I am going to go into the stuff that I feel like my hair has got healthy from. Okay, so starting out with the tips that I want to share with you guys. So The first couple tips are pretty common knowledge if you want to grow your hair fast and keep your hair healthy. So number one is don't wash your hair that often. I know you guys have probably heard this so many times, but it is so relevant. I only wash my hair once to twice a week, and I feel like as a blonde, your hair loses its color pretty fast. But I find that the more I wash my hair, the color in my hair gets a little bit of a yellow tint. So I just want to keep the blonde fresh, and it is honestly so hard to be a blonde sometimes, I swear, but you guys, these products and these tips are going to help you. Okay, my next tip is going to be a little bit of an unpopular opinion, but you guys have probably heard this before as well. Cut out the heat as much as you can. So sorry if you can see my little puppy there in the, I can kind of see her in the viewfinder a little bit, but yeah, she wants to be in this video too. But like I was saying, cut out heat styling as much as you can. So for example, if you do it every day, maybe cut back to every other day if you can. I try to only heat style my hair once a week, and that is when I am modeling, so I have to put loose curls in my hair. That is what they like. But other than that, I use a heat protectant. So if you guys have to style your hair, make sure you always use a heat protectant. I use this one from TRESemmé, and I really like it. I've used it for a while. It's a drugstore product, and I feel like it does protect against that heat, but it's just important that you use a heat protectant. And another tip is just trying to get used to your natural hair. And I know sometimes whenever we style our hair, it maybe looks a little bit healthier than your natural hair, but the more you stop heat styling your hair, the healthier it will get, I promise. So just try to cut it back as much as you can. Start off slow and work from there. This next tip is a fun one that I have used myself during my hair care journey, and that is not to wrap your head up in a towel when you're out of the shower after you wash your hair. So I know it's like super easy to just like wrap your hair up in a towel when it's wet, but I try not to do that because the towels are just so rough and damaging on your hair, and whenever your hair is wet, it is already at its most fragile state. But you don't want to put your hair in that towel because it will lead to damages, and we don't want our hair to be damaged if we're trying to grow it. But a way to get around this is using either a microfiber towel, I think that's what it's called. I think that's what my mom does, but I actually use a cotton t-shirt. So I saw this tip somewhere, and you literally just wrap your head up the same way you would in a towel, but use a cotton t-shirt. So like put your head through the head hole of the t-shirt and then just wrap it, and then I just secure it in the back. I'll have to show you guys in a vlog or something how I do that, but it's pretty self-explanatory, and I highly recommend doing that if you put your hair in a towel. This next tip is getting trims slash dustings sometimes. So the word that you guys can use when you go to the hair salon is a dusting, and that is a less than a trim. That is what I have kind of figured out, and I actually just went to the hair salon last week, and she pretty much told me that nobody should be actually cutting my hair, just dusting it, because my hair is already pretty much at a healthy state. It could definitely be healthier. I don't want to say like, oh, my hair is so healthy. There are so many opinions on this, and a lot of people say, oh, don't cut your hair if you want to grow it longer. Some people say cut your hair every 6 weeks. I, however, don't think every 6 weeks is that necessary. You can go longer just depending on the state of your hair. But whenever you get a dusting or you get it trimmed, that just allows your hair to grow in a more healthy state. So I recommend doing it sometimes. You can just tell when your hair has split ends and when it looks dead, and sometimes it's just nice to chop them off just so you can get your hair a little bit more healthy and it will look healthy as well. My next tip is really one of my favorite things to do, and that is just eating a healthy lifestyle and finding things that, one, work for your body. And you guys know, if you guys watch my channel, you know that I love health and wellness, and while I think this tip is definitely not the be all end all, you don't have to eat a healthy diet to get your hair to grow. I don't think that at all, but I think that this tip does work in conjunction with other tips. So yeah, just eat a well balanced diet. I'm not saying like you can't go have that Kit Kat, because sometimes I want a Kit Kat and I'll eat a Kit Kat, but I just think it's important to eat in moderation, and don't deprive yourself of eating that piece of chocolate or that bag of chips, because again, I don't think this is a be all end all, but I think it helps. So this one, I also feel like this is not the be all end all. I love that phrase for some reason, but rinsing your hair with cold water after you shampoo and like when you're about to get out of the shower, just give it a cold water rinse, because this will close that cuticle and allow it to strengthen. But if it's cold or something, you definitely don't have to do this. Just try as cold of water as you can. But again, I don't think that you really need to do this tip to grow your hair, but I definitely think it helps. Okay, this is one of my favorite tips because I love my sleep. I think sleep is one of the most important things that you can do for your body and your health. But for your hair, make sure you're using a silk pillowcase. So I have just 2 silk pillowcases back here. They're just a standard black pillowcase. I've had them for years now, and they just are so soft that they help with the breakage and damage of your hair when you're tossing and turning in your sleep. And the only other thing I can say with that is that it really helps with tangles and breakage of your hair. So definitely look into getting a silk pillowcase. Now those are my tips for getting your hair healthy and long, and now I'm going to go into products that I use for my blonde hair, and a lot of them you guys could use if you're not blonde as well. But I do have like purple shampoo and stuff, and then products that I find that strengthen my hair. So I'm going to go ahead and get into that. But I do have my notes in front of me, so if I'm looking down, that is why. But I wanted to get into my hair oils first. And if you guys don't use hair oils, get on that bandwagon. I was just telling my mom last night that hair oils are so important for your hair, and she just wants to get her hair a little bit healthier and stronger. So I was telling her about hair oils. And I'm really passionate about that because I do think that has helped my hair grow, and that has helped my hair just look healthy and be shiny. And yeah, I'm going to get into what I use for hair oils. The first hair oil that I use is my Saving Grace, my ultimate favorite. If you guys get anything out of this video, go grab some coconut oil from the store, because you can use it literally with almost anything in your life. But I love using it on my hair because I feel like when my hair is dry in the winter time, or I just need an extra boost, your hair literally needs it. Like it will just suck up that dry hair, and the coconut oil your hair will love the coconut oil, I promise you. But this one is pretty much almost out, if you guys can see that. But I just use it progressively, and then I also use it as a hair mask before I shower sometimes, just depending how lazy I am. Sometimes I'll do it every wash, and then sometimes I'll do it every other wash. But I find myself putting coconut oil on like my mid to the ends of my hair just during washes. So maybe like the day after I shower, my hair is noticeably dry, I'll just put coconut oil on the ends, and it soaks it up like crazy. I wouldn't recommend putting it on your roots unless you're about to shower, but it does make your hair greasy. That is like one of the things about oils. It can make your hair greasy, but I find whenever I put it to the bottom half of my hair, it just soaks it up, and you can't even tell in a couple hours. This next product is coconut milk, and this is an anti-breakage serum, and I find that I use this when my hair is damp, and I'm pretty sure that is how you use it too. Yeah, to damp or towel dried hair. Again, you could probably use it on dry hair. I don't think it's that big of a deal. But I use this when I get out of the shower. I just put it on the ends of my hair and like the mids of my hair. So I really enjoy this product. But this next product is one of my favorites, and that is Argan Oil of Morocco. So it's just like Moroccan oil or argan oil. And this stuff, one, obviously it lasts you so long. I've been using this for a long time, but a little goes a long way with this product. I find that I put this on my dry hair, and it just makes your hair look silky and smooth. I highly recommend picking this up from like your local Target or a Walmart. You can get it at a drugstore. Highly recommend this. Put it on your dry hair if it's looking like it's a little bit dead, or if your hair just needs that extra boost of shine, use this. But again, a little goes a long way, so use it slowly. Okay, what do I have next? So, I do want to talk about scrunchies. So I use scrunchies all the time. Sometimes I use regular ponytails if I'm at the gym and I'm doing a higher intensity workout because I need my hair to stay more. But if not, you guys will see me in scrunchies. I feel like these are the best to not damage your hair. I also use telly ties sometimes, but I do feel like they damage my hair a little bit more than scrunchies, so scrunchies are amazing. Make sure you get your hands on those if you're just wanting to prevent breakage in your hair. Okay, so I'm just looking at my notes right now, and I totally forgot a tip that I think will help you guys. And I was talking about how you shouldn't put your hair in a towel, and then along with that, I forgot to mention this for some reason, but don't brush your hair when it's wet. Try not to brush your hair when it's wet. I know it's a hard thing to get used to, but again, your hair is at its most fragile state, so that is when the breakage happens. So just don't, I promise it'll be okay. Like, do not brush your hair when it's wet. I find, like, everybody's hair is different, but I find that my hair isn't that tingly whenever it's completely dry and I go to brush it. Like, it feels like it would be at first when I straight away get out of the shower, but after that I just feel like it's not a big deal. Let me know if you guys try that and how it works for you. And yeah, I realize everybody's not the same, but I find that it's fine for me. Okay, my next thing is supplements. Right here I just have my 2 supplements that I use so much right now, and then that is collagen pills. And collagen obviously just helps your hair, skin, and nails. And I really think that collagen helps my hair grow, because I have noticed that my leg hair and the other hair on my body was growing just as fast, and then when I stopped taking it for a little bit, it was growing slower. So that is just a thing that you guys can look into. Just get collagen pills. I don't think you really need to buy like super fancy ones. You guys can just go to Walgreens and pick up some collagen pills. The next thing is vitamin C, and this just helps you maintain your immune system, and it just helps just like your health in general, if that makes sense. I use these 2 together. I mean, this one probably you don't need for your hair, but it just helps your immune system. But those are the supplements I take. Along with that, I do use collagen powder in my coffee sometimes, and then I also use that collagen powder. It's in my kitchen right now. I use it for like my protein balls that I make, and then in some smoothies. Just whenever I put protein powder in something, I just put some collagen powder in there as well, and it just gives you that extra collagen boost. Okay, so this next one is a shampoo. This one is for blondes, so it is the Blonde, BLNDN shampoo. It is the Brighten You, and it just says, turn on your bright and give your locks the jumpstart they deserve. So this is just a brightening shampoo for blondes. I do like this one. It is not my favorite one. I still have yet to find one that I really like. I'm eyeing this one at Sephora that I think I'm going to buy, that everybody raves about, but this is the one I use currently. I'm going to finish that up and then buy the other one, but let me know if you guys use a blonde shampoo and you like that. But definitely just go read the reviews at some places like Sephora or Ulta and see what you guys can come up with. But I would recommend using a blonde shampoo if you're a blonde, just to get out those brassy and yellow tones. Holy moly, this is brand new to my hair care routine, and that is Olaplex. Holy crap. One, the reviews were so good at Sephora, so I decided to grab it. But this product is small but mighty. It is literally just, I think they call it, yeah, it's a bond builder. So it is not a conditioner, and they just say to use once per week for damaged hair, 2 to 3 times per week. Apply on damp towel dried hair. Apply a generous amount from scalp to ends until hair is thoroughly saturated. Leave on for a minimum of 10 minutes. Longer if desired. Rinse from hair, shampoo, and condition as usual. So you have to do this before you get in your shower, unless you're just gonna like stand and wait in your shower. But I just put it on before my shower. I just damp my hair, and I can feel a huge difference in my hair after I get out of the shower. Holy crap, highly recommend Olaplex. Okay, this next one is not sponsored. I just genuinely love this company so much. So they are a Canadian company. They are called Kali.alexandria. It is so close to my name, so I feel like it was fate. Okay, so these 2 products I use the most from them, and they are the 2 best organic hair care products. They are the best natural products. I have never seen products this good. You guys need to check out their website and just look at the ingredients. I'm telling you guys, I have watched this girl on YouTube with amazing hair. She recommended this company. I bought from this company. I recommend this company and think everybody should use Kali.alexandria. Not sponsored again, this is just my actual opinion, but I use their hydrating shampoo and their intensive conditioner. I use this basically every time I get in the shower because I love it that much. I'm pretty sure they tell you to use it. Maybe they don't really have directions too much, but I feel like this is more of a deep conditioner, but I love it so much, so I use it basically every time I wash my hair. So those are the products I use, just making sure I'm not forgetting anything. Okay, I really hope I'm not forgetting anything because I'm so excited to put this video out there. I definitely think it can help so many people because these products and these tips have helped me. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give me a big like because it supports me, and subscribe because I post videos 2 times a week, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!